In this week's VR news, Roblox is now available on the Quest platform through the App Lab. This is huge for Meta and VR gaming in general because there are 56 million daily active users of Roblox. If even a small percentage of those people work their way over to Meta's Quest platform, that's going to be big for sales, but also stability of VR in general. Roblox is free to play, but has microtransactions that you can use to accessorize your character and environment. There are over 15 million different playable experiences in Roblox, and most of them should be available to play in virtual reality. Obviously, Roblox means that there will be more young people using VR headsets, which some people look at that as a negative, while other people see the growth and stability as being a positive for VR in general. Tell me what you think. Some other big game news for VR, Polus Point map for Among Us VR dropped yesterday. The new Polus Point map has 50% more tasks than the original map. It's a much larger footprint. That allows crewmates to get a little space when doing tasks, but also allows imposters to kill without getting caught. I played for 2.5 hours yesterday, and I can tell you, my face was hurting from smiling so much. It was just a lot of fun, as long as you have a good group of people to work with. There's been no word yet on a release date for Polus Point for PSVR 2, but you can bet it's coming soon. There's been a lot of talk recently about the death of the Quest Pro. Word got out recently that Meta is going to keep building Quest Pro units as long as their current supplies last. Once those supplies are out, they're not making any more. That led a lot of people to believe that the idea of the Quest Pro line is dead. Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth disagrees. Speaking on Instagram stories this week, Boz had this to say: "I have to explain this every year. There is no Quest Pro 2 headset until we decide there is. What I mean by that is there are lots of prototype headsets, lots of them, all in development in parallel. Some of them we say that's not the right one, and we shut it down. Some of them we say that's the right one, and we spin it up. What you need to understand is until it goes out the door, it doesn't get the name. So there might be a Quest Pro 2, there might not be. I'm not really telling you, but I will say don't believe everything you read about what's been stopped or started. A lot of times it comes from someone who's unhappy their particular project got cut when there are other projects that did not get cut. It sounds like the Quest Pro line and the future of a possible Quest Pro 2 is still up in the air, but it also sounds like the idea is definitely not dead. Either way, Boz sounds a little pissed." In more virtual reality hardware news, Virtuix is working on the Omni One treadmill. This is an all-in-one system that includes the treadmill and a Pico Neo 3 headset. It's not cheap. The plan is to sell it for $2,600, but you have to understand that includes a $700 Pico Neo 3 headset and a $1,900 high-end treadmill. The company is promising to have a $65 per month financing option. I don't know if that helps, but it's there. In Apple Vision Pro news, Apple has started applications for the Apple Vision Pro developer kits. It's one more sign that this thing is coming. Also, Sony released some photos of the PSVR 2 developer kits, which you can see on screen now. In our last bit of VR news, I am 340 subscribers away from giving away a ton of VR games. Everyone, you can help me out by inviting your VR-loving friends, family, and even randos on the street. As soon as I hit 500, I'm going to be giving away at least 56 games at this point. That includes a 1-year subscription to Quest Plus, some standalone games, and a ton of PC VR games. All we got to do is get to 500, and the faster you help me do that, the faster you're going to get your games. That's it for this week, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got to do it. We'll see you next week. And that's what's happening.